You're probably pretty familiar with the drill by now. DACA beneficiaries embody the American dream. They're the best America has to offer. In fact, they're better and more law-abiding than you are. In fact, if anything, you're the one who ought to be deported just so a more deserving DACA person can get your house. Well, apparently some DACA beneficiaries already believe that. They're taking that idea to heart. A group of them recently showed up at Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer's house, where he lives, to harass him for not giving them full amnesty with benefits. Just the latest case of illegal immigrants making themselves unpleasant in a bid for citizenship. Here are a few others.
Because this conservative, this person.
As we fight the fight for the Dreamers, which is our... Do you want to listen or do you just want to shout? Hey, stop it. Just stop it now. Just stop it now. Just stop it now. Let's stop it now. Just stop it.
Congressman Leonard Lance represents the state of New Jersey. He signed an open letter last December advocating amnesty for DACA recipients. The congressman joins us tonight. Congressman, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Tucker.
So presumably you just saw the tape we played. Why would we let any person like that into this country, give them citizenship, let them vote? Why would we do that?
I think we need reform of DACA, but I also think, Tucker, we need border security, ending chain migration, and ending the lottery system we have for visa programs. And so I think this has to be a package, and I do not think we should have a situation where we only address the DACA issue. It has to be addressed in the context of greater border security.
But there have been all these different demonstrations where people who are not here legally jump up and down, make threats, call other people racist, block Disneyland, show up at Tom Tillis's office, come out in front of Schumer's house. Why does no one love the country enough to find out who these people are and deport every last one of them, like, by 10 o'clock tonight? Why wouldn't we do that?
I don't think we should be deporting young people who came here as infants or as children, but I do think that in order to address this issue, Tucker, we have to do this regarding border security as well, and I think that's the only legislation that will pass Congress.
No, but wait a second. Wait, just because, so look, again, as I said 1,000 times, I feel sorry for a lot of the DACA recipients. I don't think they had anything to do with this. But the fact is they're here illegally. They have no right to be here. We're letting them stay just because we're super nice, not because we're convinced they're going to help the country. But if they're actively hostile to the country and its traditions and its lawmakers, why in the world would we reward anyone like that with something as precious as citizenship?
Some, of course, have demonstrated at my office, and I try to indicate to those who have come into my office that this has to be a part of a comprehensive package. And I also think that the president is accurate, and he will lay out his parameters on Monday. And the president has said that he's willing to take heed on this so long, Tucker, as it's part of a larger whole, including greater border security. And I don't want to be in a situation 20 years from now where we have to revisit this issue because of lack of border security.
Right. So, but when they came to your office, did you think, well, wait a second, get the hell out of here, A, you have no right to participate in our political system at all because you're here illegally. That's reserved only for citizens, that privilege. Did that occur?
I welcome those who come into my office, but I explain to all who come into my office that on this issue there has to be an agreement that includes border security, certainly reforming chain migration and the visa lottery program. These are major components of a part of a larger whole. And certainly, Tucker, I don't think that we should have shut down government as the Democrats did this past weekend on this issue.
But just candidly, between you and me,
in a comprehensive fashion.
Does it worry you, just as an American, that there are people here who have literally legally no right to be here, who are so entitled and angry and hostile that they would scream at our lawmakers and demand citizenship, which they don't deserve and they're not legally entitled to? Does that bother you that they would have that attitude?
I do not like anybody who believes in a sense of entitlement, and that is not the way I conduct my responsibilities, and I certainly think there should be a recognition that we have to secure our borders.
Okay. Congressman, thank you.
Thank you.